Welcome to SmartStart Japan YouTube channel. Are you ready to launch your e-commerce business in Japan? Whether you're selling artisanal products, tech innovations, or unique services, this guide will take you through the entire process of establishing your business legally, efficiently, and on a solid foundation. In this video, we'll walk you through how to start your e-commerce business in Japan, one step at a time. We'll cover how to navigate Japan's business environment, tailor your brand to local preferences, and leverage key strategies to stand out in a competitive market. So, if you're ready to turn your idea into a thriving online business in Japan, you're in the right place.
Before we begin, I would like to introduce our dedicated team at SmartStart Japan. Our co-founder, Tyson Bertino, is a startup mentor at 500 Global. With a stellar track record of scaling over 35 companies in Japan, his expertise is a pillar of our entrepreneurial support. Joining him is co-founder Tae Jin Yoon, who is fluent in both Japanese and English. He specializes in company incorporation and has facilitated over 25 successful business launches. He's also helped secure more than 40 loans and subsidies for foreign entrepreneurs, providing them with essential resources for growth. As for me, I'm Hiking Wong, the marketing manager. My role encompasses overseeing back-end operations, managing subsidy applications, and ensuring that every aspect is in place to help your business achieve long-term success. Together, we're committed to creating a Japan that is accessible and thriving for entrepreneurs from around the globe.
Now that you know the team, let's dive into the process. Japan's e-commerce market is valued at over 20 trillion yen, but many entrepreneurs hesitate due to legal and administrative hurdles. That stops today. In this video, we'll cover 5 essential steps to launch your business in Japan, tailored for foreign entrepreneurs. First, we'll help you select the right location, which impacts registration, taxes, and visa eligibility. Next, we'll guide you in choosing the right corporate structure, whether a GK or KK, based on your goals. Then we'll walk you through depositing your initial capital into a Japanese bank account. We'll also explain registering your company seal or hanko, and finally submitting all your incorporation documents to become a legally recognized business. Each step builds the foundation for your business while ensuring compliance for tax reporting, banking, and visa eligibility. Whether you're going solo or with a team, this process is your launchpad into Japan's digital economy.
Let's begin with one of the first and most important steps, securing your business address. Even if your e-commerce store operates entirely online, Japanese law requires a registered physical address for company incorporation. This isn't optional. It's essential for legal paperwork, opening a bank account, and applying for licenses. And here's a crucial point. If you're applying for a business manager visa, you cannot use a co-working space, shared office, or virtual office. You must have a dedicated, private office with a lockable door, a key, and your company's name on the lease or office log. For entrepreneurs not seeking this visa, flexible spaces may still be an option, though they often come with certain limitations we'll touch on later. Beyond your business address, it's important to establish a few operational basics early on: a Japanese phone number, a locally hosted website, and systems for tax compliance, logistics, and payment processing. Laying these foundations correctly from the beginning will help ensure a smoother and more successful launch. Now that we've covered the critical first step of securing your business address, let's build on that foundation. Your office space isn't just a legal necessity, it's where your business takes root and thrives. In slide 5, we'll explore how to find the ideal setup that not only meets your needs, but grows with your e-commerce vision. Let's talk about finding the perfect office space for your e-commerce business in Japan. This is all about making sure your space works for you. If you're selling physical products, you'll need space for storage, packaging, and inventory management, as well as a setup for handling returns. Now, if you're dealing with cosmetics or alcohol, there are a few extra things to consider, like temperature control storage and getting specific licenses. Planning to sell secondhand goods? You'll need police approval for that. Also, be sure to check your building's zoning. Some residential areas prohibit commercial activity, so you'll want to avoid any surprises. Cost-wise, expect to pay around 150,000 yen to 300,000 yen a month in Tokyo, 80,000 yen to 200,000 yen in Osaka or Fukuoka, and 50,000 yen to 150,000 yen in regional areas. Don't forget to budget for key money, deposits, furniture, and internet setup. Alright, let's move on to securing a business address. It's more important than you might think. Let's talk about securing a business address. Your business address is a big deal. It's not just a line on a form. It's a legal requirement. You need a physical address for company registration, tax and labor filings, and even visa applications, like the business manager visa. Now, virtual offices might sound convenient, but they come with some limitations. They're not accepted for liquor licenses,
and they're often rejected for visa applications. Some banks won't even open accounts tied to virtual addresses. Therefore, choose your space carefully to ensure it meets both your business needs and Japan's legal requirements. Let's dive into picking your corporation type, starting with the Godo Kaisha or GK.
When setting up your business in Japan, one of the first decisions you'll face is choosing a corporate structure. Broadly, there are two main options: the Godo Kaisha, Japan's version of an LLC, and the Kabushiki Kaisha, Japan's joint stock company. Let's begin with the GK. It's an excellent choice for solo founders and small teams thanks to its simplicity and flexibility. Setup costs range from 186,500 yen to 220,000 yen, and registration typically takes about 2 to 3 weeks. Without the need for shareholders and with a straightforward management structure, the GK is particularly favored by e-commerce startups. If you're testing a product or bootstrapping your business, the GK could be your perfect starting point. However, as businesses grow and scale, they often require a more robust structure that appeals to banks and investors. This is where the Kabushiki Kaisha, or KK, comes into play. Recognized as the gold standard in Japan, the KK is ideal for ventures looking to scale or raise capital. Setup costs start at 431,500 yen and can exceed 450,000 yen, with a timeline of 3 to 4 weeks. While it requires directors and shareholders, this added formality offers credibility and instills confidence among investors. The KK is an excellent choice for businesses like franchises, venture-backed startups, or export-focused brands. To help you decide which structure aligns best with your goals, we've included a link in the description for a deeper comparison. Now that you're familiar with both options, let's move forward to drafting your Articles of Incorporation. Your Articles of Incorporation or Teikan is your company's first legal document, and it's where you define your business's purpose and structure. You'll need to include your company name, a specific business purpose, especially if you're applying for licenses, your registered address, capital investment, and fiscal year end. For a GK, the minimum capital is just 1 yen, but for a KK, you'll realistically want at least 1 million yen to satisfy visa and banking requirements. KK documents need to be notarized, while GK ones don't. This document appears in all official records, so please double-check every detail before proceeding. A detailed video on how to register your company in Japan is linked in the description below. Following this step, we'll discuss depositing your capital. To incorporate your company, you'll need to deposit your capital into a Japanese bank account. This proves your business is funded and ready to operate. You can use this capital for expenses such as website development, marketing, inventory, or day-to-day operations. One important note: the bank account must be held by a Japanese resident. If you're overseas, you may need a local partner to assist you. Also, if you're applying for a business manager visa, you'll need to deposit at least 5 million yen. Please include proof of the deposit with your registration. Next, we'll register your company seal, a small item that carries significant legal weight in Japan. In Japan, your company seal or inkan is as robust as a signature. You'll use it for contracts, bank accounts, and legal filings. Registering it is straightforward. Order a seal with your company name, which costs between 5,000 yen and 15,000 yen. Then submit the seal impression to the Legal Affairs Bureau. Processing takes 1 to 3 business days, and you'll receive a seal certificate, which you'll need for most official tasks. It's a quick but essential step to make your business legally operational. Then we'll submit your documents to register your company officially. This is the moment your company becomes official. You'll submit a few key documents to the Legal Affairs Bureau. For a KK, that's your notarized Articles of Incorporation, plus the application for company registration, certificate of capital deposit, and seal certificate. Processing usually takes 1 to 2 weeks. Once approved, your company is legally established and ready to roll. We'll now cover taxes and social insurance to ensure your business stays compliant. Congratulations! Your company is officially registered. Now let's handle a few post-incorporation essentials, starting with taxes. First, head to the National Tax Office or Zaimusho and file a notification of incorporation. It's a simple form that confirms your company's existence. Then consider registering for consumption tax. You're only required to register if your sales hit 10 million yen a year. But here's another tip to keep in mind. If you're planning big spending on ads, logistics, or digital tools, register early to deduct those costs. It's just 30 minutes of paperwork that could save you a lot. Let's wrap up the tax setup. First, the blue return, or Aoro Shinkoku, is a must. It provides access to larger tax deductions and allows you to carry forward business losses for up to 10 years, a significant advantage if you're investing heavily early on. However, you must submit it within 3 months of incorporation, or you'll be required to use the less flexible white return. Next, visit your local tax office or Todo Fukenze Jimusho. Each prefecture handles local business tax slightly differently, so check your city's website or consult with someone who is familiar with the system.
Once this is done, your taxes are squared away. Then, in the next slide, we'll cover the licenses you need to run your e-commerce business by the book. Let's do a quick legal recap. You're almost fully set up. Here are the 3 essentials you've tackled. Company registration, where you chose a GK or KK and submitted your incorporation documents. Tax registration, including your notification of incorporation and hopefully the blue return for tax benefits. And seal registration, where your inkan became your official signature for contracts and more. With these in place, you're not just starting out. You're running a fully compliant business in Japan. We'll now cover social insurance, especially if you're planning to hire. Do you need to worry about Shakai Hoken, Japan's social insurance system? If you're hiring anyone, even part-time, the answer is yes. Shakai Hoken includes mandatory labor insurance or Rosai Hoken, which covers workplace injuries, Japan's version of workers' compensation. Employment insurance or Koyo Hoken provides unemployment benefits and is also required. When you hire full-time staff, health insurance and pension contributions come into play as well. It might feel overwhelming, but Shakai Hoken safeguards your team and keeps your business compliant with labor laws. Skipping it isn't worth the risk, and it sets the foundation for sustainable growth. Now that we've covered compliance and protecting your team, let's look at the numbers behind starting your business. The total cost expected time to talk numbers, because starting an e-commerce business in Japan is exciting, but you need a clear budget. For incorporation, a GK costs around 186,000 yen or more, while a KK starts at 431,000 yen. Office space varies. Co-working spaces start at 20,000 yen a month, while private offices are 100,000 yen or more. For capital investment, you can legally start with just 1 yen, but realistically you want at least 1 million yen. For a business manager visa, you'll need 5 million yen. Then there are startup operations. Expect around 100,000 yen for a website, 300,000 yen or more for inventory, 100,000 yen for marketing, 5,000 yen per employee for payroll, and about 15% of salaries for social insurance. All in, an online-only business might start at 800,000 yen. With a visa, it's 5 million yen or more, and a store plus online could be 2 million yen or higher. These numbers vary, but planning ahead gives you a solid foundation. Worried about startup costs? Japan's got some great options to help. The Japan Finance Corporation, or JFC, offers low-interest loans through programs such as the Startup Loan Program, with rates ranging from 1.5% to 2.5%. You'll need a solid business plan, financial projections, and proof of company registration. These loans can cover marketing, inventory, office space, or your website, helping you launch with confidence.
Japan isn't just about bank loans, and there are also fantastic subsidies and grants designed to help your e-commerce business thrive. From Hokkaido to Okinawa, you'll find programs tailored for small businesses, but cities like Tokyo and Osaka truly stand out for their support ecosystems. For example, Tokyo's Startup Support Project offers subsidies of up to 3 million yen for costs such as rent, marketing, and equipment. In Osaka, the Osaka Innovation Hub connects startups with funding programs, office space, and even pitch events with local investors. Outside the big cities, many prefectures have their own initiatives, especially in areas aiming to revitalize local economies or attract foreign entrepreneurs. Please check with your local city hall or the prefectural government website for details. We've added links to the Tokyo and Osaka programs as well as a few others in the video description below. These programs aren't just helpful, they can be beneficial when launching your business in Japan. We've included some helpful links in the description below to guide you through the available subsidies. Let's wrap it all up with a final recap. You've made it to the end of our video. Congratulations. Let's recap. You've learned how to choose your business location and corporate structure, incorporate your company, register your seal, and submit your documents. You also have the lowdown on taxes, labor laws, and how to reduce costs through loans and subsidies. If you're ready to take the next step, SmartStart Japan is here to help. We guide foreign entrepreneurs through the process of incorporation, visa applications, tax compliance, and subsidy applications. Click the link below to schedule a free consultation, and let's get your e-commerce business launched in Japan quickly, correctly, and with confidence. Thank you for joining us today. We hope this guide has given you the clarity and confidence to launch your e-commerce business in Japan. If you have questions or are ready to get started, please reach out to SmartStart Japan. We're here to handle the paperwork and planning so you can focus on growing your business. Until next time, take care and best of luck with your venture.